Wow, that's really cool. Holy smokes. This is like the find of this place. Hey, welcome back, gang. Round 5, the final hunt of the cellar hole, and we are absolutely killing it this week. We found something really neat, tells the whole history of the spot, unlocks everything. So let's get into it right now. That's an 84, but it sounds to me like it's a foilish signal. Sounds like pupiska. Look at that sucker. Wow, that's a monster axe head. That's an old one too. Let's clean this thing up with some electrolysis. What do you say? All right, right here. Nice little 83 Signale. Let's find out what this one's all about. By golly, there's a coin in this area. How could that be? Ooh, we got an IHP, gang. This is like the first old coin of the spot. We gonna get a datey off it? She's got some deets. It's 19, maybe 04. We will take it. All right, on the ground here. This sounds shallow enough to just surface pluck. 67. 67. How'd I do? That's a cool little serving spoon. Probably a candy server, something along those lines. Pretty fancy. That's a really nice sounding 96. Quite the way to start out our day. Is this has to be it right here. It's a big old piece of brass. I've found these before. I have not the slightest idea. It's been a long time since I found one of these, but please tell me what this is, because it's some kind of thermo valve. But for what? See, it's got a butterfly in there with this heater element. It's some kind of like mechanical thermostat, but for what? Please tell me. I'm just barely clipping a 70s signal here. It's like down under this root. This should, I would think, get it. What is this thing? This is definitely what it was. It's like a little decorative link. That's cool. Is there any more in there? There's something down in there. Look. This. Wow, this was way down in there. It's a little damaged, but boy, another wicked fancy object out of here. I'm digging that. Okay. 70 signal here. Sounds pretty shallow. Hey, here we go. Hard work for a little spoon. Another one of this pattern. It's like the whole house's worth of jewelry and cutlery was lost. I am getting some target down in here, and I want it. There's nowhere to even like stick a shovel here though. Oh, what's that? I literally grabbed this stuff like this. One looks like a brooch. The other one also looks like a brooch. No, it's not. It's an amulet. Look at this. It had a chain on it. What is going on here? I kid you not. This stuff is all right here. This house is so weird. People just dumped like their jewelry boxes. The highest this one's hitting is 27. I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy, but you know. Okay, it's out. It's right here. Hot dang. We got ourselves another key. That's why I like this 6-inch coil. It'll sniff out the mask stuff. This one says Basso, maybe? Another old key. These people had a key problem, I swear. They had an everything lost problem. Here's a wonderful 90. Ah, I'm in love with this signal. It just sounds so pure. And it's still down in the hole. Double brownie points. Ugh. Hello. Well, hello there. What do we have here? This looks like another fancy maybe brooch or a buckle. Give her a quick broochy brooch. Yeah, that's a nice brooch. It must have been something in the center, but maybe a picture even. Pretty cool. That is, look at that. There's puff balls there. 89. What's the puff balls protecting? Look at this surface signal here. Wow. That's a fancy little thing. Look at that. There is so much fancy stuff at this property. These people had some money, that's for sure. They definitely had money. That's a Surface 67. I don't see it yet, but that's why we have a pinpointer. Aha. Big old round thing, huh? This is a really funky design. It looks like 2-hole button. Huh. I've not seen one like that before. That's fun. 54. 54, huh? This could be foil. Nope, not foil. Hot dang. Spoonage. This is a pattern we've yet to find. A little bent there, but this is why you dig the low signals, gang. You just never know what you're gonna get. That's a 76. It's a bigger signal, I think. It's got like a little bit of a bleed to it going on. Hey, look at this. We got a strap off a lock. Pretty neat find. Looks like an old one too.
And here's a non-dug example of this turn-of-the-century lock.
We're in the tall grass here, and in it, that's a 96. Oh boy, this is probably a big piece of aluminum or something. What is this? Wow, that's really cool. Holy smokes. This is like the find of this place. It's got the person's name on it. It's like a front door plaque. J.L. Cannoli. Holy crap. That's an epic find. I love it.
According to this deed, in 1858, Archibald Kane sold his farm to Enos Cannoli, who had immigrated to the area from Ireland. He passed the farm on to his son, William, who was also a farmer. William, with his wife Mary, had 3 children, Walter, Joseph, and Anna. All 3 worked for General Electric, so that employee badge we found last week could have been any of theirs. However, Joseph was a chemist for GE, as well as a foreman for the works union. This plaque would have been on his office door until he died from illness in 1945. I suspect this was returned with his personal effects to his mother Mary, who was a widow by this time. She died a year later in 1946. With her other children no longer living at home, the house most likely fell into disrepair and burned sometime thereafter, solving the riddle of why this place was like a complete time capsule underground. A special thanks to Rick Reynolds and Bob Lacy for helping piece these clues together.
I just got a piece of sheet metal here, and now that the sheet metal's gone, I got a shallow 70 signal. Huh? To me, this looks like a lamp wick adjuster wheel. It's not square drive like they normally would be, but that doesn't change the fact that this thing definitely looks like a lamp adjuster wheel. Huh.
Founded in 1865, the Bridgeport Brass Works produced lamps, searchlights, bike pumps, all sorts of brass items for consumer sales.
I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to get to this one yet, but there's definitely a signal over there. Let's break some tree. There. It's like the warlords of metal detecting here. 50s to 60s signal here. Wire. Okay, there's still a signal in there that sounds good. Sounds good, Bobby Boucher. I see it. What do we have here? Oh man, look at that. The 6-inch coil rocks. That's a real old buckle right there. Fancy. I don't know. There's a low tone here. What's this? Is this it? All right. Looks like a little 2-piece button. Sure is. It's a little smushed, but and no design, but a little 2-piece. Well, hey, thanks for joining us this week. We'll catch you next week. Different location, different theme. See you then.